Hey everybody out there, it's Patrick from Building with Dad and Riley. Thank you for joining me for another Monday vlog. Sorry this is back to the old format. I'm just trying to get this uploaded tonight, Monday. Processing the video with the photograph in the background takes about twice as long. So that's why I released Monday's vlog on Tuesday last week, because I just couldn't get it done before I went to bed. And so I woke up the next morning and did any last minute editing, and then I put it up. But I'm trying to get this released today, preferably by 8 o'clock, as that's what the schedule I'm trying to keep with my Monday vlogs. But anyway, so going forward in the future, I will probably have more of those backgrounds, but just not today. But happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, any Lego moms, any moms with Lego kids, or just any moms in general. We really appreciate having you in our lives. Happy Mother's Day. And we just want to show off what we got, one of the Lego gifts we got our mama for Mother's Day. And that is to Mama Nurse, as she officially became a nurse this week, as she got a job right after graduating. So we just want to congratulate Mama for that. As far as our channel goes, any really good news or any news in general, the one thing we were featured on somebody else's Lego haul, Zany Bricks. I don't know if you know him. He likes to build stuff that some people consider risque. Me and Riley don't watch his videos, but I love to watch his video as an AFOL. So if you're an adult and you like, a little bit that push the limits per se, Zany's got a bunch of cool creations, and he's got this new town. It's actually called New Hell. He's got his city, or his Lego town, that he's releasing. He just released a sneak peek last night. But anyway, he was nice enough to buy some Lego brick from us from our Bricklink store, and it was really different. We've done not a million hauls here, but we've done quite a few hauls on this side from getting brick. It's interesting to see someone open your brick. Just a little bit different experience. So I'll link that video down in the description below. Also, Zany Bricks is having a, he's hosting the live stream this weekend, which is the community live stream that I try to at least attend every week. I did stop in there really quick this week to see what was going on. It was really late at night, and I pretty much passed out on Bricklink, shopping for orders and doing all that kind of stuff. But this week, I'm going to try to make it on there earlier, and because he has a build challenge, and I like definitely when Zany Bricks hosts the live stream, because he always really tries to promote these builds, and they're always great challenges and good ideas. This week he's trying to do like a crossover point, or a change into like a different world. And I'm sorry if I'm not exactly describing that, but we do have an idea for that, and we will be entering that competition. So we're really excited about that, and it gives us something to build in the upcoming week. But anyway, speaking of Lego YouTubers, other Lego YouTubers, I forgot to mention Mardi Gras Man last week. He was kind of the last comment I had made about getting an Instagram. I had told him, that's going to be next week's vlog. I'm finally getting an Instagram. When I was editing last week's video, I realized I mentioned all these other YouTube channels, and I forgot Mardi Gras Man. Mardi Gras Man 23 to be exact. Is his username. If you want to find him, I did put him under my featured channels on my page. So if you want to check out Mardi Gras Man, see what he's got going on in his channel, please feel free to do so, as I will also link his channel down in the description below. As far as updates as the mocks go, I put in 2 Bricklink orders. I actually got 3 coming this week, but I put in 2 late last week, and looking at them, there are a lot of small parts that I really needed that I thought I was going to have to buy at multiple stores. And granted, I did place 2 different orders on 2 different stores, but I thought I'd have to place like 4 or 5. Turns out I found a store that had a lot of the pieces I was looking for. When looking at the order and like what to order next and everything, I realized I'm getting really close to being done with at least the first 2 buildings, or first 2 structures of the total of 4 things that I'll be releasing with this next mock. Now the last 2 are kind of far behind. I have a lot of the designs in place, but not the actual build and pieces. So, but the good news is, as soon as I order the stickers, is basically what I got to do next is try to harass Mark a little bit more, see if he can't, or shall I say Uncle Mark, harass him a little bit more, see if I can't get him to get the claw machine sticker design down for me, and so I can order those and get those here, and it should be about a week and a half. once I start putting stickers on, it's really close to releasing the mock. Plus with these orders, like I said, it's really close. So I'm thinking like I'm down to I only have like 3 more orders total before I really start producing videos to release my mocks. So the light at the end of the tunnel is finally here with the series of mocks that I've been working on. Speaking of overall progress on my mock and working on my mocks, with the news of Mama getting a job offer for her new job, and myself picking up weekend shifts, working on the weekends, unfortunately that means I'm not attending live streams, especially Nick and Maria's. I missed theirs again, or I actually attended last week, but I didn't, actually get to get on. This week I didn't show up at all, and I really apologize to them, but I was at work, so I do have a pretty valid excuse. But anyway, with that being said, I should have a little bit more of a budget in the upcoming future to spend on Lego brick. And of course this will make my mock building happen a little bit at a faster rate. And what I want to do is, I don't think I'm going to be necessarily buying more for each mock or whatever mock that I'm working on at a time. What I'm going to start doing is buying for 2 or 3 mocks at a time, because pretty much when I go to someone's store, they have the right kind of brick for my next mock. I order everything I really need. I make lists, I write down lists of all the parts that I think I'm going to need. I go down that list, I literally check it off as I go through the store and see if do they have this part, do they have this part. And now, instead of, once they max out on the mock, I'm done usually purchasing from that store. Now what I'm going to do is go onto a list that I have for a second and maybe even a third mock. I was able to actually order Star Wars parts for my Star Wars mock. I've been talking about this for a really long time. It's a very small part of the mock. It's like 34 arches that I got. I'm gonna need, I don't even know, at least 120 arches maybe. But anyway, so it's just one small part of this overall mock. But I'm getting there. I'm making progress. I actually did something for the Star Wars mock, so I'm excited about that. But one of the other things that I'm going to do is I really want to start working on the big mock. I announced this when I was doing my goals for the year, and I wanted to start working on it. Well, instead of, I'm kind of push up that goal, and to where I want to have it 60% done by the end of the year. I first went to just start working on it, but I really want to bring this to Philly Brick Fest, if I attend next year, which is the 100% plan. But things could change. But I definitely, this is something that I want to display. I not only want to bring the Jam Factory and display this, but I also want to have this bigger mock. So it's going to take a lot of brick and a lot of time. So I think if I start now putting in small orders, come November, December, I'm going to have a really good basis of where I'm going to go from there. Am I going to be able to complete this by Philly Brick Fest? Is this something I'm going to either push forward to get done, or not get done? So that's basically all I have for you today. I hope this update was kind of quick. Still no baby yet. That is one thing we're kind of scrambling around this channel, or at least in my overall general life, is we're just waiting and waiting and waiting on our new baby, so we can bring her into the world, see how she's going to adjust, see how we're going to adjust, and how everything's just going to, all the pieces are going to fall into place. Other than that, please check out this weekend's live stream with your host, Zany Bricks. That should be a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll be able to get on there. Hopefully I'll have a pretty decent build. I have a storyline totally in place. It's something that we use here in our city. But it's just a matter of fact of building the mock and making it look, somewhat decent, because, that's, one of the judging criteria is the storyline and, how good it looks. So, hopefully not only have the good storyline, but hopefully we can make it look good in under a week. But that's all I have. Please join me next Monday for my next vlog. Like I said, the light at the end of the tunnel is coming. We're getting closer and closer to completing our next, basically, series of mocks. There's more than one, but we're really excited about that. But that's all I have. I'll see you next week.